Welcome back to the Founders Dreams Podcast, your recipe of choice. I'm your host Sonico, and I'm joined as usual by Savi the Gamer.
This took 6 takes. Hi, chat.
Hi. And DExus from the DExus Show.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Part 2 for Nintendo Switch 2. What a great... Why did I make the same joke again? Just start the fucking thing.
Okay, well, guys, I think the preambles have been already addressed. I think we gotta talk about something more important. We gotta talk about the allegations. There's been this word on the streets, you know. The people don't believe like they used to. I'm talking about I'm talking about the 2 Kirby games for Nintendo Switch 2, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Star Cross World, and Kirby Air Riders. Both of them really hyped towards the beginning, but very exciting. But some details here and there have been causing some problems in the doubts of people. So here we are talking about that and what can we expect for Kirby on Nintendo Switch 2 in general. So we should probably start with the prologue, I guess. So on the Switch 2 Direct, we got 2 games. The first being an update for an upgrade for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, giving it better graphics, better frame rate, and giving it a whole new side story. And then we got the sequel to the long beloved Kirby Air Ride, directed by none other than Masahiro Sakurai, making his return since Amazing Mirror, technically since the original Air Ride. So very exciting overall. No one expected that except me. I expected it. No, I didn't. But I did predict, and I did say like, oh, we're getting Air Riders too. I said it like as a meme, but here we are.
So I think it's best if we open up by talking about, we had like a little bit of prologue. There was a little bit of doubt on my mind, and if you were part of the community at that time, just a few months ago, you might have seen that the streets were saying that there was a Planet Robot like remaster/remake coming, but a lot of people weren't on the side of believing that. I personally thought that was kind of strange from day one. I don't want to end up repeating myself too much from that episode we did about the future of Kirby, but the possibility of a 3DS remaster right after Return to Dreamland Deluxe seemed a little bit too slim, and that did not end up happening. There could still be like one last Kirby game on the Switch 1, though I doubt it. But now we're here and we have 2 cakes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
It's
not
gonna
happen.
3 cakes.
Nintendo already like probably has not given up, but like there's no way that Nintendo's gonna fucking publish more stuff for Switch 1, especially considering how well Switch 2 sold. Like usually they do that as like a failsafe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I'm really surprised.
But I think Nintendo.
I'm really surprised. Kirby
Nintendo was confident on the Switch 2.
Like Kirby just straight up jumped into the Switch 2. Like I think this is like probably the earliest Kirby has ever been on a console launch.
Camus Curse was also like
finally.
Oh yeah,
Camus Curse was also kind of like buddy. But to me, something crazy is that like I think that with Forgotten Land we'll see like a shift in how Kirby is perceived, because like having 2 Kirby games revealed in basically the direct that like talked about the first games on the system and like the important stuff, having Kirby as one of the pioneers of the Nintendo Switch 2 editions and having another trailer for a brand new game, at least to me shows how far we've come as a franchise and how important and impactful it's like it seems this year. Because the last time we had 2 Kirby games in the same Nintendo Direct was I think we had Extra Epic Yarn and Star Allies in one Direct. But that's in like.
No, we had Kirby Clash and the other one. What's the other one? I don't know. Blood Blast Deluxe. Blood Blast. I'm stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, we have Blood Blast, and because of the celebration, they had like, oh, and we have a third multiplayer Kirby game. What is it? Ooh, and it turned out to be Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of funny that we come a long way, and other 2 big games, there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about, but which game would you fellas like to tackle first?
I would say Star Cross World, since we got the most information about it, so we can more talk about it. And we all play Forgotten Land.
And it's the one coming out earliest, too.
Yeah.
True.
We all played Forgotten Land, right? We all love Forgotten Land. Do you guys like Forgotten Land? Yeah, we love Forgotten Land.
No.
Yeah.
What the
Do you
fuck?
like waffles? Fuck.
Damn.
Why am I being such a contrarian? I like Forgotten Land, just not that much.
Yeah.
Okay, revisionist history much. Okay, listen. It's a good game.
This
It's
isn't
great.
revisionist history. I never said it. Forgotten Land is the best Kirby game. I never said that.
You did, like 2 episodes ago.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. No, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, no matter how you spin it, whether you like it or not, I think it's a good game. I think that people sometimes glaze a little bit too much, but I think it is like
Yeah.
a super great time. It's well designed and it's like a
Robobot
flawless.
is still better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for what it is, you know, a transition to 3D Kirby, I think they did like pretty much flawlessly, and I think they did it in such a way that just inspires a new age of Kirby. We already talked about this in the past episodes. With the release of Kirby in the Forgotten Land, it's sort of like we entered like a new era for the franchise. It's like a new era that we haven't seen since Return to Dreamland. So I think it's very interesting how the franchise is going to shift. It's very interesting because technically speaking, and this is something that I want to hear you guys' thoughts about it, this is the first time we get paid DLC in the whole series.
Yes.
Before this, we didn't
That's
have.
exciting.
We had free downloadable content, but you can count like the paid stuff.
And we had
Flash
paid
and some
content.
DLCs just-
I guess with Maulor Shoppe.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
it's the first time we have paid DLC. How do we feel about that?
I'm honestly
Your
like
payment be-
shocked. Like we talk about how Forgotten Land, oh, this perfect ass game. I think was a little too perfect. Like I don't think it needed this expansion. I'm happy it's getting it, but I'm kind of worried how it's gonna fit into such a neatly paced game. Because for like
Wait,
one we
Sonico,
see,
you made a whole analysis.
yeah, a very
You made a
analysis.
whole analysis of this. I ask you, was this gonna be like a separate mode, or is this just
Okay, so-
alongside the main story?
Let me talk about Waddle Dee number theory.
Yo.
Oh my god.
So we know from the footage, from the treehouse footage, that this is gonna be content accessible right alongside the main story in the overworld. Like every 2 levels of every world, we have a different star-crossed world variation, where they do the cool new stuff, where the crystallize. It's like basically like a remix, very I want to say very Heroes in Another Dimension type thing, very Forgo Dreams, or is anything, yeah. But at first we thought, oh, this is just deals, this is just like post game. This is a very like Forgo Dreams, gonna be post game, like it activates after the game is beaten. Well, no, actually, because if we look at the Wonderia footage, we can see that they don't have that many Waddle Dees. They got Elfilin in them, and they don't have enough Waddle Dees to complete Silly Dillo. So that means they didn't even beat King Dedede, and yet they're still playing on the Wonderia special stage. So it is something that's gonna be unlocked towards like throughout the adventure. It actually makes me a kind of skeptical, kind of like scared of like what's gonna happen to the save file, because like do our save files not gonna carry over and we have to start the whole game again?
Yeah, especially from like a story standpoint. Like, how is it gonna fit in with everything else? Because like, if we know that this is before Elfilin gets captured, so before the DD fight, when the fuck does it happen? And I think it leads to a little like interesting story things, which I think we should get into at some point during this episode of like, what can they do that doesn't interfere with what happens in the story, but still makes sense to be happening at the same time. It's weird because we know that's gonna be canon. We know that's not gonna be like a side mode. We know that's gonna be like a DD tour type thing. It's like something actually in the game happening as it is, which is interesting because like we never really had something like this, which makes it very. I guess the original Forgo Dreams being the exception, and maybe Heroes in Another Dimension. So it feels like an evolution of those things, but at the same time, a brand new concept that leaves a lot to the imagination. There's a lot of speculation, but something crazy also. Sorry if I'm yapping too much, but the fact that we even saw Kirby at the treehouse, to me was fucking crazy, because that means, once again, Kirby is one of the big ones. And by being in the treehouse, we saw like a shit ton of stuff. You wanna talk about it, fellas?
Yeah. Did you guys see
Wait,
the treehouse?
before that,
Yeah, DExus?
I did. I watched it a lot. But before we go into Treehouse, you were talking about like, oh, we don't know how this could fit into the story. I may have like a random shot at the dark on how it could maybe, because
Do tell.
one of my like, I wouldn't say one of my bigger issues, but like an issue I've had with Forgotten Land is that it leaves some things unexplained regarding another dimension. Like, I don't think everything has to be explained, but I sure wish it did. Like, for example, how Kirby just magically gets the stretchy power, like, completely unexplained, other than he went to the another dimension. But Kirby goes into another dimension every other Thursday. And that has never happened before. So maybe this could try to, like, tie that in. Or, the actual, like, thing that I would like to get explained, and that I actually have somewhat more of an issue with, is, you guys know the extra, like, mini game levels where you play with abilities and stuff that all take place inside of another dimension?
The challenge stages, like the
the challenge stages. Exactly, treasure roads. Through the game, you see Treasure Road, another dimension, go from blue to green to red. And I thought that that meant that, oh, something is going on with another dimension. Something is, like, it's deteriorating. It's going from blue calm to panic red. And maybe that could tie into Star-Crossed World, since parts of another dimension are falling into the Forgotten Land.
I mean, yeah, the collectibles you get in the treasure roads are these crystals, these basic crystal stars. So maybe they're related.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
crazy.
that's my hope, at least, that they
most likely
try to explain what's going on in Star-Crossed Road. Yeah, in the Treasure Road with Star-Crossed World. Because I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad if they don't. That's my main, like, story issue with Forgotten Land.
The thing you brought up about, like, the map modes, I think, was very interesting, because I never really paid that much attention to that, because I was like, oh man, it's just a silly little gimmick. And like other Kirby games, it goes pretty much unexplained. But now, the more that I think about it, it did leave a lot of questions unanswered, like a lot of pages like unturned, in the sense that, like, it's Kirby. Kirby is special, but at the same time, yeah, even DDD and Meta Knight went through the portal, but nothing happened to them apart from, you know, Meta Knight locking in and DDD being possessed for mind control.
The other
but
gimmicks,
for reasons that don't, like, yeah, nothing changed.
Sorry,
like
continue.
Yeah, no worries. It was like something that didn't have to do anything with the fact that they were in another dimension, and more so the consequence of them landing in a new world. You know, Meta Knight having to fight for the Beast Pack, and DD coming in contact with them and facing the fate he had to face, which is kind of interesting.
And
you know?
every other gimmick is explained, Savi. Like, the mysterious, the, like, hypernova. It's explained that, like, oh, the hypernova fruit, the miracle fruit, like, unleashes your inner whatever the fuck. Robobot is explained. It's like, oh, it's a robot that was made by the Haltman Works company, and Kirby's infinite potential, like infinite power, allowed it to transform into Kirby, like, or adapt into Kirby, alongside
the friend heart,
how like the robot is made as like as, huh?
Yeah,
the Jamba Heart is
I was just like listening. Yeah, the Jamba Heart and the friend heart are basically like mirrors, and that makes sense.
Super ability.
Like a lot of the spin-off stuff.
Super abilities come from another dimension.
Another dimension. Exactly. Like, every gimmick is explained, but this one, other than, oh, Kirby just mysteriously got it, and that pisses me off.
Fucking Dream Fork is explained. Now that I think about it,
it's
fucking wild. Yeah, kinda. There's like a little bit of blurb of text which kind of talks about it. It's not really like ever been explained in canon that well, but it's pretty much guaranteed to be one of the artifacts from the Ancients, which leads to interesting questions. But even then, this is like Kirby lore that I don't really usually dabble into. But like, yeah, it's never explained. They just go like, Kirby can do this. And something that I'm worried about is that
you can do this
as
now.
much as I love Kirby, the games have like a problem of leaving a lot of the innovations in them. Completely forget about them when it comes to a new title. Like, Kirby gains some special power or some special ability, and the next time the next time a new game comes out, that ability is completely forgotten. From a game design standpoint, it makes sense. You know, you want to make each game fresh. You don't want to make it boring. You don't want to make it bland. But like, if the mouthful mode is something that probably changed Kirby forever, if he never does that ever again, I know that will probably never happen. But what the fuck? You're just gonna leave that there for no, like, just keep it? I don't know. Seems kind of weird.
But yeah, we can talk about the actual gameplay. Yeah.
It looks fucking
So-
jaw
Who plays Kirby for the gameplay, bro? Everyone
plays.
plays it for the lore.
Oh, true. Oh, I only play for the story. Hate us. But yeah, I think the first thing we can all agree it's like amazing, so cool is the upgraded resolution and most importantly the frame rate. Now, I personally don't think the frame rate of Forgotten Land was like that big of a deal. So some would even say it has a little charm to it because of the enemies are like so low quality. If you look them from like, they're like
I love how choppy they are.
they're so choppy.
Yeah, like the choppy animation from afar. It's so I thought it cute. I thought it was great.
Yeah, that's no longer a thing.
But at the same time, are they gonna fix that?
Yes, they fixed it.
Yeah, they did. It's like super smooth
Okay,
now.
so I think that the like, oh, it's charming comes from a not, I wouldn't say homestuck syndrome, but homestuck
Holy shit.
syndrome. But I do think it's like a product of that, and by the time that we don't have that anymore, we're gonna be like, oh, thank God that's over. Or maybe not.
The
Thank
game
God
is
that's
so
over,
good
but
you don't care
yeah,
about
this is way
the
better.
you don't care about how shit it
Yeah,
runs.
exactly.
No, I
But
always
now
thought it
that
was, like,
now
a
that we're
stylistic
never
choice, but
we're never gonna have that again, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, so I'm not gonna really miss it. You know?
So you guys mentioned in the previous part, which I should totally check out, that you don't really see much difference between 30 and 60. So I would like to know more about your experiences with that. Because for example, Star Allies is 30 and Return to the Deluxe is 60. Do you notice that change?
Nope.
yeah, it is. It's insane to me. Like it feels, at least because like something that I love to do in every single Kirby game mainline is really fuck around with the abilities during boss fights and during moment-to-moment gameplay. Fucking around, making like super precise movement, using the right move at the right time, and even the menus, because we all know that the menus in all Kirby games run super smoothly. To me, it was always like pretty whiplashy when we would go from like super smooth stuff to kind of like more. It wasn't ever choppy, but it did feel a little bit less responsive, if that makes sense. So seeing the Forgotten Land footage in Treehouse, seeing the Forgotten Land footage in the trailers, it's great seeing it. I mentioned in the last part how, especially with Spring Kirby really gave me the feeling of fluidity, because of the animation is like so smooth, and the backgrounds, the game looks absolutely beautiful, stunning. I'm hoping maybe for the people who are watching the video, maybe we can put something, or after listening to this episode of the podcast, please go check it out. Maybe play a little bit on your Switch, then go to the footage. You will see like a massive difference. It's not something that makes the game like insanely better or something like the game needed, as we said earlier, but it's something that I'm super grateful about because the game seems just more beautiful, if that makes sense.
Yeah, me personally, I think
You know what,
I'm far
editor?
too gone. I'm far too gone, and I can notice when a game is 30 and when it's 60. And
That's such a sad life to live.
yeah,
honestly.
it's so
As a
sad.
Nintendo fan,
Honestly,
that's a
it's so
life
sad,
to live.
and I don't want anyone to suffer that fate. But it is the
Yeah.
curse I have to
That's
bear
why-
from being a PC gamer.
That's why I'm. Yeah, that's why I'm like through my Baka Nintendo fan life. I've
Don't
tried my
fucking say
hardest
that
to
again.
never like. I've tried my hardest to never find or figure out the difference between 30 and 60, and that's why like to this day I can't really tell. And you know, because if with the day I do, I'm gonna be cursed with knowledge, and knowledge, even though it's a power, it's also a curse.
I'm saying.
So I really don't give a fuck.
But yeah,
Like,
it's amazing.
of course, eventually, everything's gonna turn into 60 eventually.
Surely,
But
haha.
I don't find that difference.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't see it.
Speaking of which,
I don't know,
DExus,
man. There's
you
still
gave me the
PS5
perfect-
games that runs at 30.
You were giving
Really?
us the
What the
perfect connector for
fuck?
the first thing, yeah. Cause like now that I think about it, since DExus brought up the every game will be 60, how do we feel about other Kirby games being upgraded, not as Nintendo Switch 2 editions, just standardly, such as Dream Buffet and Star Allies, and them getting slight
Bro, trying to
performance
bring up Dream
improvements.
Buffet every 5 seconds.
They got the
No, it's there.
they got the little A at the version logo. That's all they changed.
It's insane because like they run slightly better because like
They do.
Me and Sonico did some tests the other day, and as well as other friends, and we checked out basically how Star Allies runs on Switch and how it runs on Switch 2.
It's
what's
so
the
much
length
better.
of the...
Like, it's still
insane.
30, but Starlight does drop down, especially in like big boss fights, like most notably the Mage Sisters. If you have a full party of all different elements, that shit can destroy your console.
As well as load times. Load times
Yeah,
are crazy.
load
one?
times
We were talking about
specifically.
the other episodes.
Yeah, load times is like insane. I was the one who complained about load times in Star Allies. I think the load times in Star Allies are like pretty bad, especially when you go in a route like Dark Meta Knight, which emulates Amazing Mirror, and that game has a lot of doors. So you just like wait like 5 seconds between every door, and it's awful. But now you just wait like 2 seconds, and it's great. Like for the speedrunners out there, like that completely changed every Kirby game.
It's
And
pretty much
just
fundamental,
overall
just run them on
nice to
Switch.
have. Yeah. It also gives me like
Kirby?
hope that maybe now that we have faster loading times, like maybe they can go back to having more Amazing Mirror type design where they have like a lot of doors, a lot of loading screens.
I will be open to that. I will be open to an Amazing Mirror too.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Good, as
The
long
first
as
time I
Progression.
feel things positively about Amazing Mirror. The character development
No,
Not
not
going to
Amazing Mirror. I'm talking about Amazing Mirror 2.
as an idea, as a concept.
To,
Not the man, the idea.
Yeah. Like if they fix my issues with Amazing Mirror, I fuck with it.
Sure, if they change the whole fucking game? No, I'm kidding. But it's,
Yeah, if they make the game good, I'd like it.
crazy.
But
That
dude,
is-
I would dare us pay $10 for Starlight being 60 FPS,
What the fuck, Sonico?
which like I guess
Are you really that is it that much of a curse?
yes.
Yeah, it feels
Jesus
it changes
Christ.
So
everything. Changes everything.
Just play it on
actually,
YouTube, bro.
that points into basically the main allegation against Star Crossroll. The fact we are, for the first time, not getting a $70 Kirby game, an $80 Kirby game. That's crazy. Now,
Now we're getting $20 DLC. That's okay.
yeah, it's $20 technically. So basically how the Switch 2 editions work is there are 3 tiers. There's the free updates, that's like Mario Odyssey and Bowser Fury. There's the $10 upgrades, which are the Zelda, Metroid, and Pokemon. And then there's the $20 upgrades, which are just DLC for Jamboree TV and Star Crossworld. So if you divide it like
Jamboree
that,
TV looks so
if you already have Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and you probably can get Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 1 like very cheaply, for like $40, probably even less, it makes total sense. But it's still shocking to go to a store and see a Kirby game selling for $80. If you want the physical thing,
Are any of you guys?
you're buying the whole $80.
I mean, probably not Savi.
Yeah.
So Nico, do you collect Kirby games? Do you collect Kirby games physically?
Yes.
Are you gonna get the $90 box?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait like 2 years.
Same
Okay.
here, because like as much as I love it,
Like I'm gonna collect
I
it
think there's, like, a lot of
eventually.
people.
But like, ugh, it's
I'll probably just get the box itself.
probably.
Actually, yeah, on eBay you can probably find it. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
also like going back to the price.
Steal a display
I
case
think a
from
lot of people are, like,
GameStop,
exaggerating
and that's
it.
it.
Just because like, you like what I want people to understand is like for us, as we said, we're like collectors, so we love the box, we love the cheap plastic that'll kill a few fishes in the sea. Who cares? It's for my curry box.
Well, they're not gonna kill
But for,
fishes
like-
because we're gonna keep them in our collections.
True.
Oh.
Honestly,
But like something.
you need to buy more physical games to prevent the fish from dying. You need to buy them all.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Play Super Smash
what
Bros. Melee on your CRT television with your original GameCube. And
Yes.
Keep the box of Super Smash Bros. Melee.
What I wanted to get at is I think that a lot of people are kind of exaggerating the whole thing. Because like yeah, games are getting expensive. But for example, for Forgotten Land, if you just want the DLC, you don't have to buy the whole game again. Or if you just want to play Forgotten Land in your Switch 2, you don't have to buy the DLC. It's not just because a game has DLC that it will become like a $90 game. It's fucking $50 if you want the $50 game. You don't gotta buy the DLC.
Yeah, and also like, maybe it was a case of like, leave my Oomfie alone. But I found it very weird how people complain about Kirby and the Forgotten Land still being 60 all these years later. But fucking Breath of the Wild, almost 10-year-old ass
Yeah.
game, is still
Yeah.
full price. And that is like, and that version doesn't include the DLC. I don't understand the hate for Kirby specifically. Maybe I'm just the glazer. You know, I'm because I already have the game, so it doesn't affect me.
I think it's because people see it as a lesser game because it's a shorter game.
Probably.
Since Kirby games are
probably
short,
right.
unlike Breath of the Wild. Like, Breath of the Wild is a game you can play technically forever.
Yes.
But Kirby and the Forgotten Land is like
don't get
a
it twisted.
7-hour
Like,
game,
Forgotten
main
Land,
story.
I mean, Breath of the Wild is like one of my favorite games ever. It's not a shade to that game. It's just that I feel like that pricing is way worse than Kirby.
Oh no, absolutely. Like it's absolutely worse. But I'm talking from like gamers.
Yeah.
They see it as they see Kirby as a lesser game because it's shorter and because it's like linear.
Honestly speaking, like adding to that, I think that like Breath of the Wild versus Kirby and the Forgotten Land, lengthwise, as we mentioned, I think it is a thing of like, yeah, sometimes games are longer and games can last forever, but at least from my personal experience with Breath of the Wild, I don't want every game to last forever, because there comes a moment where I think that there's like a game lasts too long. Like I like Breath of the Wild a bunch even, but there was a moment where I was just like playing the game and I was like, okay, I have like 150 fucking billion shrines and Korok seeds to go. Do I want to get them? No. I enjoyed the game thoroughly. I enjoyed the game experience as a whole. I'm not saying that games should have less content, but I was super duper happy with like Kirby and the Forgotten Land because it gave you enough. It didn't force you to come back to it. You can come back to it. It has replayability. You can go back to the arenas. You can do like the mini games. You can speedrun the game. You can do anything. But like it gave you just enough content where even if it is quote unquote shorter, even if it lasts a little bit less, I think it comes down to the fact that it gives you just enough where you can feel like it's like going to a restaurant and having like an all-you-can-eat buffet versus having like just the right amount of food. Just the right amount of food is gonna like fill you up perfectly. You're gonna feel satisfied. You're not gonna feel like you ate too much. And at buffet, you might go a little bit.
Here's the thing, Savi. Some people just love Golden Corral, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and they're gonna get a heart attack and die.
They're gonna be like,
Speaking
"Oh well,
which,
your fancy restaurant, your fancy restaurant sucks ass because it's not Golden Corral. There's no buffet."
Yeah.
Oh, Dream Buffet even?
This was just.
So you just gotta ignore them. You just gotta ignore them and eat the food you like to eat. Just keep going to your fancy restaurant. As long as it's open, you don't have to like argue with people who no, but I want to go to Golden Corral.
I guess
it's like, okay, Joel, you miss out.
I guess in the end it goes back to just Nintendo pricing on the Switch 2 in general, and more than bad, more than greedy, I would call it very misleading. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like I'm a smart individual, I can tell that this old game I can buy like cheaper elsewhere and get the DLC aside. But like having that game on like stores be $80 or with Breath of the Wild be also 80, with like Tears of the Kingdom be 90. It almost feels like they're praying that some random ass idiot just goes to a store, sees Kirby and says fuck it, I'll buy it.
I mean, wait, important question. Does the DLC come pre-installed or do you have to install it? When you buy the Switch 2 edition?
I think you have to install it.
Okay. At the very least.
Oh, it comes pre-installed?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I thought it was
That's cool,
you had
actually.
to install it.
Because like, if you had to install it, would have felt even more, like, even cheaper. It's like, I'm getting the same fucking game, and they're just, like giving me
what I
more
do
money.
know is that you can put it on your Switch 1, and
Yes.
it will play the, like, game without the DLC.
Honestly, that's probably
that is
why.
cool, actually.
That's probably why some Switch 1 games are getting Switch 2 updates by like not having any improvements. Probably, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because you can put it in and...
Because like for example, going back to Zelda got an update on Switch 1 despite not having any of the Switch 2 like upgrades.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah.
So it would pop up like, hey, you have to update this game before it can be played. Type pop-up message.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, most likely. But going back to the actual game, to the real video game...
Just call it like Star Cross World.
Okay,
You don't have the full government.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition, Kirby. Okay, whatever. But StarCross World, I think
The
something
Nintendo Switch
interesting
2
that they're
game
doing is apart from the story, which I think that there's also something, well, someone we need to talk about later. Something that I really like is what they're doing with the gameplay. Because earlier I mentioned Spring. I am Spring's biggest defender. I love Spring. It is so silly. It goes like, and you jump. It's like high jump.
I thought you were talking about this
It's like
season.
low jump. No, I fucking hate Spring this season because allergies. But I love Spring Kirby because it goes like, and you bounce around. And I love everything they're doing. And oh, please, can I talk about the music? Let me talk about the music, please. Let me talk about the music.
Yes, please.
The music is so good. There's okay.
I love
that
how
depends
they
on the
roach
songs.
limited.
Yeah, it's so good. The choir, the fucking like running through the new world, like crystallized edition, crystal meth. It's so good. We got a new fucking okay. This goes out to that one Oomfie on Twitter, who I cannot remember the name of, who loves Nisho. I'm also pretty excited about getting more Nisho songs, and I'm hoping. Well, songs
I want another
right now.
vocal theme. I want another vocal theme.
I'm hoping, I'm praying that
Yes,
when
me
you fight,
too.
like, when you fight Galacta or where the
Whoa.
fuck it will be, Nisho
Why
comes in
not?
and goes like, Kirby, and they forgot a land.
I was gonna make that joke. It's Kirby and the
Like-
Forgotten Land.
It's Sonic Racing.
It's Kirby and the
some
Forgotten
stupid shit like
Land.
that. They
In
have,
the
like, an
Star-Crossed
open your heart
world, it's
song.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Born from 1,000 Kirby's ago. And they have like this awesome epic vocal theme at the end, Sonic style.
Star-Crossed
Please,
world.
I'm begging you, how?
Engage.
Engage!
No,
and the Kirby
I feel like what's more plausible, not Sonic level music, but like Break Free, Lead the Way.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that but with Kirby Forgotten Land. That would be fun.
The instruments are so good because it's like I ejaculated the first time I booted up my Nintendo Today application on my phone, and I heard the remix and I was like, "It's so good." It's amazing. They're hella cooking, which like I was just expecting them to kind of like, you know, Kirby music is always good, but I wasn't expecting them to go this hard on like DLC, but they did. And I'm glad they did.
Like
But
this
since we
shit sounds
mentioned
like anime intro tier stuff and slash
right.
positive.
Dude, speaking of Nintendo Today, like honestly, I didn't realize how better the game looks until I looked at the gameplay on Nintendo Today. Like the YouTube compression does not make it justice.
Exactly. Actually, let me boot up my Nintendo Today app to see if we have any more Kirby.
I don't know how to
don't.
use the Nintendo Today app.
Whoa, don't
It's-
use the
it's kinda-
Nintendo Today app? What the fuck?
It's kind of hard to.
Let's check now.
No, never mind. They have Ranger. Hold on. You can take a screenshot of my phone. They have. Oh, hold on. let me-
Damn, bro is stuck on
Ranger.
Kirby. What's the Kirby copy ability number 5?
It's fucking Italy. That's weird. I don't know why they do that. They have Bernard. but
Wait,
not him, though.
what did Italy do?
Basically, like, what they do is that they have like the
What's this Kirby ability?
in the rest of the world. I think like North and South in America, they have it go like daily normally. They have like a new Kirby ability, like always. We're still at Ranger. We're still at number 3, despite the fact it's fucking June.
No, you have
I
to
don't
click
know
on
why.
it. You have to click on it and watch it yourself. It like waits for you.
Wait, what do you mean? Like I'm just seeing 3 of them.
Yeah, it waits for you. Like you have to.
Okay, guys, let's
have
stop
to load-
talking about Nintendo Today, please.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
the game looks beautiful. I love it. It's the gimmicks are like the crystallized like aesthetic is like so beautiful. I love how the way like reflects against anything. Like the fucking beach level. It's so beautiful.
The fucking Moses splitting the
I
water.
personally-
Holy shit! They have the
Yeah,
Moses
I
shit.
personally love how that like modifies the levels that we've seen. Like how in the downtown Grassland, the first level, the one crystal shard like falls over, like rubble falls on the signpost that tells you
On
to
the
go
sign,
right,
yeah.
and now goes up towards like the rest of the level. Like that kind of stuff is so fucking good.
Yeah, I know. At first, I was kinda skeptical of them doing like Forgotten Dreams, where like, oh, it's just the same levels again. But they
But
actually
dark.
change it. Yeah, they change it a lot. They're like basically
Like, they
only
just
the
go through
first screen is
completely new
similar, and the
paths.
rest of the stage is like completely different.
It's crazy to me because like they pull some
People-
like boundary break fucking shit. Like One Daria. You
Yeah.
go through the rails. It's awesome. It's so good.
And I think this is like a dream come true for me, but kinda. Not like a long life dream, but like a dream as in you wake up from sleep and it's like, oh, I dreamt this. I don't know if you guys remember the video I did on like a defunct land parody on Wonderia, and I went like completely out of bounds for that video. Like that's gonna be really exciting to like do that kind of officially, or like recreate that feeling, but for everyone who gets the DLC. Like just it gives you a more appreciation of the world and the assets made for it and stuff. Like it's fun.
I agree.
It's very interesting what they're cooking.
And okay, how do you guys feel about the new collectible, this Starries?
I love them.
I think they're funny little guys.
Like,
the little Oomfies.
yeah.
You guys think they're gonna be twist villains?
That would be okay. That would be boring.
No.
Everyone was saying that about Elfilin. You gotta do that
like,
now. Like with every new character that's introduced into Kirby, you just gotta speculate it's a villain, because everyone's gonna speculate it's a villain. One day you'll get it right. People who speculate that they're villains.
If they're like little Starries, like if the little Starries are involved in, not involved, because yeah, of course they will be involved in the main conflict or the main villain. But at the same time, if they are the villain or part of the villain, I think it would just be kind of boring. Because like Elfilin already
if
is.
They part of a villain would be boring as well. Because they're part of the because they already did that with Elfilin.
I mean, I would say
that's what I was saying.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense that they're like related to. I don't know. Do you think they're related, or they just like I don't know,
they're
prisoners, whatever?
I think there's like a
I
connection.
think they're just people who live on another dimension. They're like the citizens of there, and they're gonna help. If we tie this to the Forgotten Land, if we tie this to the another dimension is deteriorating, like my theory, they might you might have to collect them to reform another dimension from the inside, and they're like, yay, we saved our world, thank you, Kirby.
I mean, something super important that I wanted to mention
that's completely unrelated
is that when we're getting new figures, and in the new figure for the Starries, they straight up say that the Starries like seal evil. And I'm just saying they're pointing to a certain someone or a certain something that helps this villain, the Oomfie connection, even more.
Perhaps someone we have seen being trapped in crystals before. Haha.
Rayman.
There was this one song in Forgotten Land that genuinely sounds like Galactonite's theme.
I think the thing that caught me the more is the new volcano island that looks like almost exactly the same as the arena from Superstar Ultra.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like the horns and
No,
everything.
like where you fight.
One.
Not the arena, but like the Galactonite arena.
Yes, the Galacta arena.
Just clarifying for audio listeners.
Yeah.
It is very awesome, and honestly, like all the evidence of it being Galactonite, like there's so much pointing to him being involved, more than just the crystal themes and the pattern of like the mini boss being pretty much one-to-one with the mask, and the guys sealing evil for good, and also the fact that Galactonite, Kumazaki has stated in the past that we might see him again, and it's just very interesting.
Morphinite is in this game.
That's true. But yeah,
Morphinite is in the game.
actually,
Wait! What if that's how Morphinite... No, never. Well, maybe. What if that's how Morphinite ties into, like, this game and the post-game?
I get. Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
Because it's like, first it gets Galactonite, since we get Starcross World in the main game, it sucks Galactonite, like,
and then it flies away.
Sucks Galactonite, and then in post-game,
I mean, we see
like, it's a rematch.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but in the map of... Sorry, I can't remember the name of the world, but the lava world, at the end of the game, there's like a little section... Yeah. There's like a little section in like a corner of like a bunch of like orange butterflies near a fireplace. And I'm like...
Oh, I did not know
I've always asked myself, what the fuck? It is linked to, the treasure road for the Morpho Sword, but at the same time, why are there multiple? There's two of them? No, there's three of them? Why?
There's always been multiple. They're the same butterflies from Kirby's Dream Land 1. Like the intro.
I guess.
Holy fuck!
The Morpho clan. That's crazy. I'm never saying that again.
Oh my god. No, the song that sounds like Galacta Knight's theme. Like, editor, put it on the video for like a quick second. The track called "Waiting Room" literally goes dun 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 dun. Like, come on, that's Warfortnite.
Okay. Even still though, I will say that I think some people are taking like leitmotifs and mistaking them for like house music style, because I saw a lot of people going like, "Oh my god, it's Sectonia!" in the opening movie cutscene.
yeah.
And I'm like, no, that's
It's not even a leitmotif. It just sounds similar.
Yeah, it's quite literally just dramatic HAL Laboratory music. Like, no shame to those who believe that theory. That's okay. But, like, it's just like the style that HAL Laboratory uses when they need to do something dramatic. They go like dun dun dun.
Actually,
you do that.
Speaking of bosses, how do you guys feel about other bosses aside from like a final one? I mean, I think it's obvious that in some sort of shape we're getting a new boss. But do you think we're getting different bosses, like maybe crystallized versions of the bosses? Because like my issue with that is that it would follow my theory that this is going alongside the main story. It would make sense. It would like weird from a balancing act that like the crystal bosses have to be easier than the Forgoed bosses. Because like
I generally don't think we're gonna get too many bosses. I think like maybe 2 or 3. Maybe even.
Do you think that get a lot more mini bosses?
Do you think that warrants?
Yeah.
Do you think that warrants a whole new arena? Like are we getting a new arena because of like 3 bosses?
Probably. There's no harm in that.
No.
I don't know.
I think maybe 2 more arenas, like one with crystallized mid bosses and stuff. Well, no, that can just be a new one if we don't get new bosses.
Yeah.
Probably like another arena with the crystallized mid bosses, the new mid boss guys, like big enemy guys, or not mid bosses, and then like the 2 or 3 new bosses for
They're mini bosses.
the final boss.
I'm thinking like the mini boss
bosses,
guy
basically.
is probably gonna have like a little quote unquote, like my theory is like we're gonna have like a little boss fight, because you guys know the like the not the archaeology, what am I saying, the astronomy world in the island. My idea is that the cutscene plays, you go in the island, you fight one of the mini bosses, and he goes like,
Oh my god, thank you for saving me. Here's a starry Oomfie.
you get the Ooomfie,
Yeah, and that's
and
like
then you go to the other levels.
You got the cutscene with the explorer Waddle-Dee.
okay.
Can't forget about that.
So
Yeah, that's what
I'm betting my entire life away with this. I'm saying that Waddle-Dee will have a shop. I don't know what shop we will have,
Oh no, absolutely.
but it will have, because like we have a new currency. We have
But
like
what will it
we have
sell?
the Starry coins. Ooh, Starry
He was
coins.
like, I'm gonna sell you gacha.
Maybe.
I mean, we know there's a
Probably
new
more.
gacha.
What will it sell?
We know there's a new gacha volume. There's probably multiple.
Yeah, but like,
There's multiple.
are they really gonna make a new NPC for that? When you already have like the sketchy Waddle-Dee guy?
Sketchy
Are
one.
we gonna get new abilities?
Isn't that what his name is?
No, I
Sketchy
think
Waddle-Dee or
no
whatever?
I think new ability is thinking too much. I don't think we're getting a new ability.
Just
No.
multiple mouthfuls. That's my theory.
Yeah, multiple
maybe
mouthfuls
3, 4
for sure.
mouthfuls.
Because like they said in the
I mean, that's a
treehouse,
given.
like this is one of the mouthfuls you will find.
That's a given though. Like
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna get new mouthfuls because they're basically like abilities from adventure.
True.
Actually, yeah. I wanted to ask you, fellas, do you have any predictions on which already existing copy abilities will be turned into mouthful next? Because like for those who
Ball.
don't mean what I'm saying, it's like we.
Oh,
like,
ball
if
is
you take into
good.
account,
You will suck
ball
up
will
a
be
soccer
amazing.
ball, and Bandanity will play
Yeah.
football.
That is awesome,
you.
actually. Holy shit. But basically, like, what I mean is, for those unaware, each mouthful mode is sort of like an upgraded copy ability. Like, Cone is like stone. Car is, take a fucking guess.
Wheel.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe.
With spring now is high jump.
Maybe we could get.
Ball is a good
something-
guess. I will be surprised if we don't get ball actually now, Sonico.
But how would that look?
It's a ball.
Like a ball.
Kirby sucks up a soccer
That's
ball.
just fucking. That's just Kirby though.
Yeah, but like
No. Like a bouncing stage. Like, oh, you gotta bounce around this part to get up there.
They
But
make him
it's
a
like
bigger
spring,
ball.
but harder to control.
or maybe it's like some sort of I don't know. You turn into a ball to enter like a pipe. You know, like the Mario and Luigi
Yeah.
games. where you turn into a ball
Yes.
Yeah.
and enter like secret areas. Probably like that,
Yeah.
and you can get a
That'll
spin
be cool,
dash.
that'll be awesome. Yo, you monkey
But,
ball.
Yeah, spin dash, Sonic.
So actually, another
what
one of
other
my
abilities are there?
yeah, you were saying.
What other Kirby copy abilities are there? I
don't
say
know.
even though I make like a video
Just a
about Kirby
lot.
copy abilities every other week.
I'm thinking like
every other
basic
year.
ones. No, Tornado, no. What are the stupid adventure copy ability they have?
Fucking backdrop. You turn into, like,
Laser?
Backdrop.
you know one of those pinchers?
No,
when you
because-
go, like, you do laundry. You just turn into one of them.
You turn into a scissor, maybe cut rope. No, because Sword can already cut rope.
Yeah. Cut the rope. Oh my god.
Cut the rope.
Oh my god. We figured it out.
Oh yeah.
Maybe something from like Amazing Mirror. You can become fucking Missile Kirby again.
And you fly
So
away.
many
Missile I can see.
I can see a
That's
fly.
just like a better version of Arc.
I can see a flying,
here's the
a
thing.
flying object, like Flex that switch to technology. Like, oh, you can go into space.
UFO.
Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, exactly. You know, like a UFO thing. Or
Oh, you
something
like-
UFO is like flying saucer.
You inhale like maybe you inhale a rocket that's like lost to time, and you fly to the another dimension in the sky.
Yeah, for missile.
Yeah.
You know the ending of Rainbow Curse? You just do that again.
Yeah.
You turn into a fucking missile. But yeah, okay, we talked about.
I just imagine that
stages.
our one viewer is gonna be like crazy typing at like the comments right now, being like, "Oh my god, how could you forget fucking copy? There's a perfect way to use the X ability." Oh,
Copy.
that should be the question of the episode. Hey guys, question of the episode: what Kirby copy ability would be demoted into a mouthful mode, and what
Whoa,
item
the
would
mode is crazy.
The mode is crazy.
I was saying adapted.
I wanted to be an
Derogatory.
An a-hole. Yeah.
I think we
It's
don't
just
know
fun
pretty
to
much
be mean.
everything apart from
Yeah.
Oh, the game looks.
Aside from
beautiful,
how
the look-
long it is. We have an idea of how long it is. If my theory, if Waddle Dee number theory is right, we will have like two stages per world. I think
I
that
feel
would
like
make
that's
what
fair.
12 stages. 12 stages for $20. We'll see.
That sounds
I
pretty good. Also because like
I am
quality is
scared
always,
though.
like,
Like
top
these
notch.
feel like. Yeah, true. They are top notch.
Yeah.
I do feel like they're charging for the extra, like the EX levels from the 3DS games.
They
And
are
also, we
kind of
gotta
doing
think
that.
They're
Yeah.
also charging for the. They're also charging for the visual upgrade. You gotta think. Like you don't
Yeah.
get the standard upgrade if you don't pay. They're also like charging
Yeah.
for the extra power, which is kinda. But
You know something I would
Yeah.
like to see? I would like to see game share. Game share is basically like Nintendo DS
Oh, that would be
download
good.
play. That would be fun to have. Like have like online Kirby, basically. That actually
I think
Return
that gives-
Dreamland needs that.
true.
I think that gives. Like, do we know what games have? Well, do we know all the games like right now, like out of the top of our heads, which games have a game share?
Yes. Well, we have Mario Odyssey, Clubhouse games, a couple more.
Oh, 3D World. Okay,
3D
okay, no,
World.
because like I remember, I know that Odyssey and Clubhouse and like those kind of games have game share, but like a trend in those is that the second player doesn't really do much.
That's true.
But then 3D World, if 3D World has
game
game
share.
share, then yeah, there I guess there's a little bit of
Wait,
precedent.
is the
for
game share
a-
only in the
game where
Bowser
you're
Fury mode
fully
or
move
the
around.
main mode?
I don't know. I don't think it specifies. If it's Bowser's Fury, then
That's
Kirby
fucking sucks.
Forgotten Land would not have game share. But if it is, there's a higher chance.
I mean, I feel like if any game can have game share, I think it would be Forgotten Land because Waddle Dee, Bandana Waddle Dee doesn't do that much.
It's not like complicated.
Yeah.
Like
But
compared
I
to
feel like that's
compared
still
to
too much freedom
compared
for
to
the player.
Return Dreamland or Starries, I feel like the second player does a lot more in those games.
yeah.
But yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I think that's about
What games?
everything
Captain
we talked about
Toad?
with Star Crossroads. We
Yep.
yapped about.
I think that's. Do we have anything else to say about Star Cross World really?
don't think
More
so.
than we're excited. We want to play it.
It looks
Yeah.
good. It looks great.
Yeah.
The lore looks interesting. I think low-key we might need a trailer for both and the next game we're going to talk about soon. Just because right now...
I honestly don't want another trailer for StarCross. I feel like we've seen too much. Because like
There's gonna be another trailer.
there's
gonna be
another
if
one.
we get a direct,
But
in
I
June
do
or
have
July,
the
we're getting a
I
trailer.
do have the fear that we are seeing it too much. Because like
I think another
if from
trailer
trailer
will show us
one-
what the island is like.
yeah, I guess
And a
explain it like
boss.
that. But like maybe a
The
story.
island, the boss,
maybe a
and
story
the
trailer.
shop of the Waddle
A story trailer would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say like if from gameplay 1 I can tell how much like how many levels this got, I think that's a sign that they're showing a little too much.
Yeah. I think though that like I kind of like mentioned this earlier. The Kirby community right now is like in a I think of like a stalemate situation in the sense that I think we've seen pretty much everything. Like we still have like room for discussion and speculation, but the big one, or rather the lack of things we've seen about a certain game, is what's gonna drive the rest of this episode about certain types of speculation. And I'm hoping we get to see
The allegations
soon, because there's too many allegations we gotta beat. There's too many things that look a little bit too weird, and that is air riders. If you follow this podcast since the very beginning, or for one episode, you know that anytime that air ride gets brought up, it's
In a
something.
joking manner.
It's nuts. We talk about air riders we talk about air ride in so many different ways: positive, negative, neutral, derogatory,
We make fun.
the worst,
That's true.
kind of anything, but
Kinda crazy. We made it. We now have a new air ride game developed by
we have a
Sakurai.
new Sakurai
So,
Kirby game, which is fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
I
It doesn't
think
touch the series forever.
you know what? I think we should just get out of the negative out of the way. DExus, what do you feel about Sakurai making another Kirby game?
This is literally fucking 1992. Not 1994.
1984?
We're not gonna get. Yeah, we're not gonna get anything ever. We're not gonna get. Okay, here's the cast of the playable characters. We got the iconic main character Kirby,
We'll have
alongside his two best friends, King Dedede and Meta Knight. Now introducing the new playable racers from Kirby
No,
Air
no,
Riders.
no.
Starting with
DExus.
Knuckle Joe. Next up, Gordo. Coming up
No,
next,
no.
fucking Bronto Bird.
Meddler will not be
Finally,
present.
for our biggest character
Exactly.
yet, we're getting none other than the forever iconic Kabu. That will be
Listen, you're
$75, please.
You're
This is-
mischaracterizing. You're
this is
mischaracterizing
mouth.
Sakurai because you said the good friends of Kirby, Meta Knight and Dedede.
that's
That's
true.
not true. They're the villains. Of
Kirby's
Kirby.
enemies.
There we go. That's better.
Team up with all rivals.
Yeah.
Kirby rivals. That's
Okay,
an
but I
amazing
will
title.
say we have very little information about this game, but we do have a description. We do have a little description. I couldn't find it, but the wording is like join Kirby and friends as they fly around Icelands and using power-ups. So very
Wait,
specific.
Iceland?
Yes.
Or are they in Iceland?
No,
Iceland.
Oh,
Like,
islands.
Floating
Okay.
island.
Yeah, islands.
So,
okay.
Tears of the
I
Kingdom
didn't know.
title.
I didn't remember
So that
I
actually
didn't know
like
about the islands.
that
That's
actually like
cool.
puts a lot of questions into my mind, because like, are they going to double down on the flying mechanics? That's like something I really want them to do. It's like, you know, it's in the title air ride. The point about air ride is like in the original air ride, flying isn't that crazy except in City Trail. City Trail flying is actually kind of good, but
Yeah.
I would really appreciate if like to make this game feel more different from all the competition, of Mario Kart Sonic. I would be really
They make
happy
it good.
if they make it good. No, if they double down on the flying. And also they do mention friends. I gotta see to believe that one. And the other thing they mention is power-ups. They don't say capabilities, they say power-ups. Which tells me, and with the name being Air Riders, that there is going to be a focus on other playable characters aside of Kirby. Now this is the copium, and DExus probably disagrees. DExus probably thinks that we're just gonna hit the fucking Skittle squad of Kirby's. and probably Meta Knight than
It's gonna be this cast. This is gonna be the Kirby character. These are Kirby's friends.
the Kirby's friends.
That the description was talking about.
Kirby's friends, himself, and a blue guy.
No, I sent the picture in recording room, the chat.
Let me see it.
Why?
Yeah.
It's
It's a
not
cast
letting
of
me. What?
characters.
It's
Oh,
not
it's
letting
the-
me click in the thing.
It's the
so you gotta
Superstar
describe it for me.
Ultra helper.
It's the character select screen from Helper to Hero.
That's right.
Actually, that would go hard. That would go hard because, like, if you think about it,
But
And that's
even-
it. That's all the characters.
even if
we
it
get.
is okay, so even imagining in the world that Sakurai hates modern Kirby and fucking sees Magalor has a panic attack. I don't like any of them. Type shit. I would still take a bigger roster than just Kirby and Meta Knight and DDD.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I would take
I think
like copyabilities are a big part of the series, but I feel like they could be perfectly adapted into just items, so you don't have to restrict yourself to just Kirby.
my only worry
Yeah.
is, honestly speaking, about the characters. I have I wouldn't say only because I have multiple worries. It's multiple things, starting from the fact that this game is not just Sakurai. It's Sakurai and
Bandai Namco.
Bandai
Holy
Namco.
shit, what the-
It's Sakurai and Bandai Namco, which means
Not
we're
how.
already
Yeah.
seeing.
This is
we're
the
already
first.
seeing like a little bit of interesting stuff with the models.
This
of
is the
characters.
first game mainly developed by someone other than HAL since Epic Yarn. Oh well, technically extra Epic
Yep.
Yarn if you want to be specific.
Well,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
That's just Epic Yarn, I guess.
But yeah, Epic
It's just
Yarn
like interesting
was
to
the
me.
last
You
time.
can already feel the Sakurai in it. Like
Yes.
you can really like.
Oh,
Earlier I mentioned the models. Kirby looks. Most people be like, Kirby just looks like Kirby. But to me, which have the Kirby autism, if you put Starcross World Kirby and Air Riders Kirby side to side, you will see
That's
that Kirby
Sakurai
is
Kirby.
way paler. The limbs, the little like hands and stuff look a little bit more long, and especially the collars and the cheeks. The way that the cheeks kind of like blush away in the way that the blushes look in the model is really reminiscent, almost 1-to-1, with
And the main-
how Kirby looks in Super Smash Bros.
And the main perpetrator
Yeah, this is the
of
Smash
this
model.
Sakuraism is Green Kirby. Green Kirby has been
Yep.
Oh, true.
Green Kirby has been a part of the series for a long time, but only in the flagship games and the Smash games do we see Green Kirby with yellow shoes. We don't even see in Air Ride. In Air Ride itself, Green Kirby has green shoes, which is like interesting. So this is a change specifically made in flagship and in Smash, and it's growing back. But also at the same time, the fact blue of all colors is I'm sounding so racist. the fact blue is here also tells me that maybe he is changing his ways. Maybe he is considering modern Kirby, because in modern Kirby, blue is the third player. It's not red like in Smash, like in the old games. In Air Rider, the main colors were pink, yellow, green, and red, and now it's pink, yellow, green, and blue. I think that's pretty notorious.
Yeah,
I do-
To me
I do-
also.
I do have hope for this game. We just need one trailer. We need one trailer to show literally anyone else that is not from a Sakurai game era, and all the allegations are gone.
Because like the thing
I'm
is,
being
right
very
now
doomery, but like unironically, I don't know what to expect in this game. I like the joke is just that since I've been so vocal about Kirby representation in Smash, then I'm gonna I gotta explain the joke before people jump me.
We will jump you, don't worry.
It's like I'm gonna tone this up 5 times harder, and it's gonna be really bad. But it's Sakurai. I trust Sakurai. It's gonna be a good game. My only fear is just that it's not gonna it's gonna ignore everything from Kirby history. Like something I really like about Battle Royale is that in Slam Hockey you can see the Rainbow Islands in the background. Like those little details in the one with the rocket ships, you can see Susie in like a corner, like working on her projects and stuff. Like those little details, they make the Kirby world feel connected and rewards the players and the fans for sticking with the series for so long.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yep.
kind of scared that that's not gonna be in this game, and it's gonna make me a little bit sad.
Yeah,
But I still think
just
the game's
gonna-
gonna
I
be
think
fun.
definitely,
I'm still gonna enjoy it, and it's definitely gonna be a fun game
yeah,
to play.
I agree that I think for some part this is going to be his own thing. I mean, same with the original Air Ride. Like the original Air Ride really is his own thing. Like it's basically very
Yeah.
dystopian. I would like call it.
It's its
I
own
don't know.
bubble.
Mhm.
It's very. The original aesthetic of Air Ride is very weird. I would call it very unique, and I feel like it's.
It's,
I
going
like
to
it.
It's very its own
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
So if anything, I would like Kirby Air Ride to be his own thing rather than just being a dig riding of the Sakurai era. I think that's the worst
Yeah.
scenario.
I mean,
If you're not
I would
if you're
like
not gonna
a little dick riding,
represent
but not all of it.
yeah, if you're not gonna represent the modern era, just do its own thing.
Yeah, don't represent any era at all. Cause then I'm gonna come back and like, if we get like if I feel like there's a quote unquote Sakurai bias, which by the way, it doesn't mean that Sakurai is biased. It just means that the Sakurai projects are biased towards the Kirby universe that he made. It's not Sakurai. It's just the
Exactly.
projects. Don't
Like-
get it twisted.
Yeah, I think-
Oh, what?
I think
if
that a lot of
if I get
people-
like a hint
What?
of Sakurai bias, I
Sakura
will make
likes
a
the
video
games
on it.
he
Take
made?
Here's
What?
my word for it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like spreading
you know,
the false narrative.
like-
Like Sakurai hates modern Kirby. That's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just,
like
he just
I
doesn't
feel
know
like,
them well.
I feel like I don't remember who coined the word Sakurai bias. I just remember that I
Was
used
you?
that a lot during a time period. So yeah, I'm kind of like claiming it. I don't remember if I made it or if someone else did. I feel like someone else did, and then I like pushed it hard. So yeah, I forgot where I was going with this point.
No worries. It's okay.
But yeah, that like
But,
even if it's not that just Sakurai, oh, he hates modern Kirby, he doesn't like the new stuff.
Yeah.
There is indeed a fundamental bias in his thoughts towards the
No,
franchise.
of course.
Like
The difference is, having a balance with
yes,
that.
exactly.
And I think it is also like
yeah,
something.
of course I'm gonna
of-
stroke my own dick, but I'm also gonna stroke the dick of the ones that came over after me.
True.
I think something important is that I don't want Air Riders to be like this like super fan servicey game of like 2 billion references.
Oh no, of course.
I just
That's Rainbow
want
Fate.
It's
the
not gonna be like
series-
every single track is based off every single Kirby game. Here's a Rainbow Curse stage. Here's a
Yeah,
where
see-
you explore the Axis arc. Like no, like just keep
Like,
it to a
I just
minimum
want-
and keep it like little bits, little Easter eggs.
I just want to feel like
Amazing digital
the series is
experience.
respected. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to feel like Sakurai would be willing to be like, oh yeah, this game is actually kind of like the series goes beyond what I directed. And you might be saying also something that I have, like personally, my predictions for I'll make this super quick. My predictions for what the characters would be Magalore and Bandana D from the Kumasaki era, Gui and Rick from the Shimomura era, and maybe if I have to mention 2 characters from the Sakurai era, would be like Knuckle Joe and Gordo. I don't know. And you might say, Savi, I wonder.
Those are bad
Here's
choices for
Magalore.
Sakurai era.
Here's Bangalore. He will not be playable.
I would say Chef Kawasaki,
Chef
Wait,
Kawasaki, yeah.
and
Knuckle Joe?
who would be a good?
Birdon.
Who would be a good?
Plasma waves. Fuck it.
Birdon?
Parasol.
No, not
Parasol
like a
Waddle
regular.
D.
That would be
Nightmare.
funny.
But on low key,
I don't know why I
need
have
people
this
to also.
hunch.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah? No, go on.
Oh,
please.
I have a hunch that this is gonna pull a Mario Kart World, and the playable cast will also double as like the NPCs that show around in the stage.
I can see that.
Like I feel like the
That'll
enemies
go
will
hard.
be playable.
Like
With a name
Broomhatter.
like Air Riders plural, you
Yeah.
gotta expect like a pretty big character focus.
Yeah, especially like
roster.
Mhm.
3 cakes or all that, but it is competing against other car races. It's competing against Garfield car. It's cooked. Like, especially
Get
against
Garfield's fat out of this.
even on the Nintendo side, like Mario Kart World is like one of its advantages is just how insanely big the roster is and how like
Yep.
there's so many customs inside. So like going from Mario Kart World to just like you got yellow Kirby and purple Kirby and brown Kirby, it's like it would be kind of just demoralizing, I think.
I just
I
need.
genuinely
if I
don't
might
want
for a
every
sec-
Dream Friend to be playable though. Again, it's about finding a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
if
think
I
that
might-
Rick should be a vehicle. I would love to like
No.
have Rick be
No,
a
yes,
vehicle instead of a
Rick's
playable character.
vehicle.
That
Oh,
would be
dude,
kinda
it's like-
funny, but even
that would
still.
be
Imagine it's like
fun.
some Sonic Racing transform things, like when you're in the
Yeah.
ground, you're Rick. When you're flying, it turns
Yo,
into
Rick
Cool
Cannon Cool.
and
Yeah.
Kind.
And when you're in
see
the
it,
water,
see
you're
it.
kind. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
That would go hard. That would go hard.
Like,
but at the same time,
before this game got
something-
released, I was gonna make a Dream Games episode that would, like, I'm not fucking making this up. I was actually gonna call it Kirby Air Riders, and the gimmick was that each character is tied to a ride, and the
It's
idea was
rideable.
that
Suzy.
Gooey rides Rick.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like Gooey and Rick are a team, and then Adeline and the Waddle Dee from Kirby 64, like Waddle Dee from Kirby 64. has a
Adeline
little ride.
riding the crystal shard.
actually, no, it would be cute.
No,
like the little,
like
the
Ribbon.
little
Or like the
from
rocket,
64.
the rocket
Like-
ship from
Like
the end of
Ribbon
Kirby
does in the
64.
opening of Kirby 64. That could be a car.
Yeah, dude, that would go hard. But something that I just want to get out of the
that's
way, if you
true.
don't mind, fellas,
Yeah.
is I've heard a lot of people, when it comes to the Sakurai buys, talk about
Like, Sakurai actually, like, really respects and loves the new Kirby stuff.
I need people to
No, he
find
doesn't.
an interesting like middle ground, because if you take a look at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's no way that someone actually knowledgeable in the series would have a fucking Molly spirit but not an Adawine one. Just some food for
Hey,
thought.
they got
'Cause, like-
they got the Mage Sisters in there. They got Susie.
Nah, listen, no, the fact we have Molly and
It's
fucking
because
Dark the
Sakurai wants
Roach
to
but
lick
not
their feet.
Adawine and Ribbon.
That's true. Okay, but I would say like going back to like DExus, going the like they could sprinkle in the references. I didn't do the checklist. I don't know. Sakurai loves doing their stupid little collectibles, like spirits and
Oh, it's
trophies
true.
and stuff like that. I would love to see that love for the Kirby series go in the collectibles, like unlocking parts of Kirby history. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe have,
I
like, a
just
little-
hope that this game
Give a
is
purpose to the
Sakurai's
checklist.
gateway drug into modern Kirby. Right? There's two sides. There's two possibilities with this. Either it doesn't reference modern Kirby at all, or it Sakurai gets to finally touch on the modern Kirby games and stuff, and like learn about them. So for the next Smash Brothers, we finally get an Adeline PNG and a Bandana Waddle Dee in the base roster.
Maybe.
Mario
That's
will not
crazy.
be in the game, let's not kidding.
If apparently,
Are we
I would
gonna
say
talk-
Magalor is the only guy that's gonna appear from modern.
Yeah.
Era.
Okay,
He's
low
the-
key,
he's
if
the guy.
Magalor
No,
doesn't
he
appear,
knows-
it would be crazy.
He knows Magalor because he goes to the shop and he sees a Magalor plush. He's like, "Who's the guy? Who's this guy?"
Yeah. He knows like
For that
oh,
same
my
reasoning,
wife
he
likes
goes to the
this guy,
shop,
so I guess
he
he's
sees a
gonna-
random Waddle Dee and he goes like, Kirby's best friend, Waddle Dee. Must
I would
give it
kill
to him.
myself.
But talking about
If
some,
Bandana Waddle Dee isn't in this game, I will actually like have to do something about that personally.
yeah, that would be actually kind of wild. If and then
that would. I think I would genuinely like.
the boycott.
I joke like when I make Sakurai jokes, people think I hate him. I don't. I don't hate Sakurai. But if Bandana Waddle Dee is cut from this, like if Bandana Waddle Dee isn't in this game, I will actually like I will cry and I will actually like get resentful towards Sakurai.
That's crazy.
Like I would
sorry,
actually
just
start to hate him because it's okay. It's
just
okay. He's not in
imagine-
Smash, whatever. But in a Bandana Waddle Dee, not in a fucking Kirby game, would actually like make me crash out. I'm already like getting heated based on the thought.
Don't worry. Bandana D is a profile pick in Smash Ultimate. He knows.
I just love the idea of him being like, the Bandana Waddle Dee character from Megaton Punch will be a background character in this one stage. Thank you.
I think I would.
That's
I think
it.
I would also crash out. I would also crash out there.
I don't understand why the
Bandana Waddle
modern
Dee's a
Kirby
perfect
games
character
give him
for like a hard
bandana.
mode, right? Like, oh, you can't use copy abilities with this character. You can't even use like your own weapon. Like, it would be fun.
Yeah, that's why I said it. It should be items. It should not be copy abilities. So that way you can make it easier for other characters. And also,
I just think other characters
you can just
should be
make
locked into an
costumes.
ability.
Like custom for
Like,
Kirby, just give them copy abilities as costumes. As little hats.
True.
that'll go hard. Like maybe like even color combinations and stuff, like a red Kirby with a cutter hat, or like a blue Kirby with a ranger hat.
Yeah.
Hey, I see what you're
I
doing.
get it.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. They'll go hard.
But yeah, going to the gameplay side, I think they gotta drop the one button. Like I get it, I love it. I love the design philosophy of like it's design philosophy of every Kirby game, very simple to understand, hard to master. But I feel like the one button is not easy to understand. At least I feel like it needs two. It needs a drift button and it needs an item button. That's all I want.
Exactly.
I need two buttons.
I think I need 3. I need another one for the little spin.
Yeah, I can see.
I mean,
Like
Like a shoulder, like just tapping the shoulder button would be good enough for me.
Yeah, I can see that as an accessibility option.
Do you guys think that Sakurai and Yuji Naka have had hot, steamy gay sex, all based on one single
Okay, that's crazy.
maybe, perhaps.
We're cutting that one out.
No, keep it. Actually,
I can't wait. I can't wait for the Mr. Sakurai presents on Kirby Air Ride, and he's like, "Yes, we brought back one button," and then he like grabs his hair like from his forehead. He like curls his fingers really hard, almost as if he's gonna like start to peel his skin off, and he starts pulling, and his face like turns into rubber. He pulls back, and it comes out as like, oh, it was actually a mask modeled after Sakurai's face, and from it you just start like hearing laughter, and as he slowly moves his face down back so you could see who was under the mask, you see Yuji Naka with a big grin and his stupid little top hat just laughing.
from Balatro? No, Balan one of them.
Yeah, the Balan one little top hat. He's like
don't know why.
laughing. He's like, I finally did it. I finally did it.
Okay, but hear me
No,
out.
no, wait. When you mentioned the scene.
I need a Toby Fox song in Kirby Air Ride.
Yes!
That would
Yes,
be
please.
so fun.
I've been begging.
Toby Fox loves Kirby. I remember they made Kirby music
He's
before. on the film.
He's Oomfies with Sakurai. He went to his house.
Yeah, he beat his ass.
Bro.
The Sound cutting smash.
Yeah.
And they're
Also,
gonna add
DExus, I'm sorry,
Chris
but when you
Delta.
describe the whole Yuji Naka stuff, you know the one clip from the Lupin the Third movie where he's like dressed as Hitler and he hold on.
That's crazy.
I was thinking of like the scene from Scoob.
The one that like, my friends call
Of
me
the
Dick.
baddie.
They call me Dick.
They call me Dick.
The police officer from Scoob.
Yeah.
Oh god. But hey, I've seen a lot of people be like,
Is City Trial going to be in this game?
I'm like, dude.
Okay, so I gotta.
so for real.
Stupid question.
I think for this final discussion, we gotta talk about the price. Like, probably because of current events. I don't know, Mario Kart being 80, Sonic being 90. People
Okay,
don't.
Sonic
have,
is like 60, 70, whatever.
okay, yeah, a lot of different pricing, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, people don't have faith in this game. They're like, I got people telling me like, oh, it's gonna be $90 and it won't even have City Trial. Like, be so for real. Like, I do want it to be 60. It's probably gonna be 70, but I feel like it's gonna be justified. It's a Sakurai game. This game gotta have like lots of content. It's gonna have like 10 trillion fucking checklists, 17 fucking trillion stages, like of 7
No. It's
air
gonna have
ride.
like 12 stages
Huh?
at most. It's gonna have 12 stages at most.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, no, 8. I'm gonna cut it to 8.
I would say, okay, calm down. I would say at least 3 City Trial stages. I would say. Me think.
Oh, City Trial?
City Trial, I feel
Yeah,
like it's gonna
it's-
expand it. Now, how do you
I
guys
don't
feel
know
about
why.
Tub Ride?
I feel like it might be an open world. Just like a not open world, but like something like Bowser's Fury maybe.
Ooh, maybe. Maybe they like increase the player count. Maybe like have 8 Kirby's in there. Running
That would be
around.
fun.
Make
They
it
have
like
a bunch of
some sort
Waddle Dees
battle
rolling around,
royale.
and they have like little names referencing Kirby characters, and then they
Okay.
reveal like
That's asking too
through
much.
it with the name of one
Say that again.
of a boss.
That's asking too much. That's Dream Buffet type thing. Sakurai doesn't.
It's good. It's
No,
better.
it's me when I
No.
find the Gironia Waddle Dee.
But no, I'm just praying. I'm just hoping because like I just keep thinking of the characters so much, and I know that a lot of people.
We
might
really
not think
need
they're
to see
essential.
We
one
already
trailer.
talked enough about characters.
we-
Wait, before
We know
before we
nothing.
hop
about
off.
this game. We need a trailer,
What
like
el-
a
so-
single trailer.
Yeah, right. Like
Do you guys think
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
get
one
guest
trailer.
characters? Do you think they're gonna have Super Mario and Sans Undertale in this?
No,
Yes.
no.
There's
Cross
people-
I feel
cross
like-
promotion
Sonic,
with
are
Mario
you
Kart
Gen- are you
World.
slash J
Cross
or
promotion
slash
with Mario Kart
serious?
World. You have Mario in Kirby and you have
Okay,
Kirby in
okay.
Mario.
I've seen people say like,
Alright,
So
they're
you're
gonna have
joking, okay,
Chomsky
good.
from fucking full-time, part-time UFO. I'm like,
bro.
Dude,
That would actually
It's
be
so
we'd be
awesome.
lucky if Jobsky was like a sticker.
They're gonna have a what's the fucking cube guy? Box boy.
QB.
QB
Cube.
from the Box Boys.
Oh brother, Box Brothers.
They have, you
They're
know,
gonna have, like,
what's the name of that stupid? They're gonna have
No.
all the Gators from Revenge of the Game as one playable character.
They're gonna have QB, but you can only unlock it with the Japanese exclusive QB amiibo.
Oh,
You're
I would
gonna have
actually
That's
the-
kill
like
myself.
$10 trillion.
They're gonna have the stupid fucking tracks machine thingy from tracks. Oh god, we have a Kabio Superstar. Great, we're just doing this again now. But no, actually, another question of the day.
Yeah.
what do you
This
think
is
is
just
gonna happen?
let's name characters.
But yeah,
What do you think is gonna happen, chat? As in, not you, chat, but the other chat watching another question of the episode. Do you have any hopes, any ideas for
Predictions?
characters or anything regarding the Kirby A Writers video game for Nintendo?
I don't think we
Switch
talk about the fact this
for
game
the
is coming
Nintendo
out
Switch
this
console.
year. This game
Oh,
is
true,
this
yeah.
year. Like Sakurai has been working on this game for 2 years. Like probably even more. if
This
you-
is a
like,
holiday title. This is
Yeah.
coming out holiday.
When
I
was
am
Pokemon?
100% sure.
Wait, when is Pokemon? When is Pokemon CA?
November?
No. I remember it. There was like very early. Yeah, Pokemon is
I'm
October.
I'm 100% sure that A Writers is gonna be either October or November. That's what I'm feeling.
So
yeah,
June.
November feels. I feel confident for November.
Okay, wait. When is Donkey Kong? Is July or June? July.
July.
Okay, so Donkey
July.
Kong is July. August is Kirby Star Cross World. September, I don't think they have anything in there. October is Pokemon.
Metroid. It's definitely Metroid.
Oh yeah, September is Metroid. October, damn, then Kirby could be the holiday title for this year. That would actually be kind of crazy.
I don't think it's the. I don't think it will be the holiday title. I feel like they're gonna reveal something
Something else.
like the last one. The one last thing for the June or July direct.
Do you think we're
Maybe
gonna get direct
September
this
direct.
month
That could
or
be
next
the
month?
one last thing.
Probably-
I'm willing. And there's gonna be a direct among these 3 months,
Yes.
starting from June.
We still need to
Like,
know
there's no way.
the release date of Metroid Prime. Maybe,
Mhm.
maybe
Probably before the direct's probably gonna be in July to like
Yeah.
promote Donkey Kong.
Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime would probably be September, and yeah, then Kirby could be either November or December.
I feel like November.
Yeah,
November
sounds
feels
good.
good.
And then
Yeah, just
December
right before the
we
holidays.
have yes. So
Like
you
the
can
new
you can
release.
save up money and buy that $90 game.
Exactly,
Oh my
bro. You get it.
Do you think it's gonna have DLC?
How much do we think?
Do you
I
guys-
don't know.
This game is gonna have DLC.
I don't know because it's Sakurai. It's not Hal. If it was Hal, no.
I mean,
But
we're
it's
just getting
Sakurai.
DLC right now
Low
for
key,
Forgotten Land.
I know,
Yeah,
know
but
it's
I
a
feel like this
different-
is like a Nintendo mandate. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Nintendo's like, hey,
I don't know.
you guys might
I
want
know-
to save that for our next console, because it's that game looks promising.
Yeah.
And Hal was like, okay, we'll do that. Because Hal, unless they make that a new standard, it will be weird. I don't want my Kirby games to have DLC.
Now, low key, I know like the original was like.
I love like
2 fucking
flaunting
million
to my
years
friends
ago.
like, oh, this game is still in version 1.1.
I just think it's
Never
gonna
got
have
another
a
anymore.
release
It's a
like the original Air Ride.
1.1.A.
It's gonna be
Hey,
like a complete game, without like any
Yeah.
other additional stuff. Like kind of, I know those were like ages ago, but like Meteos, like Kid Icarus, just full experiences as is. Because like Smash is a different beast. Smash is about how
Yeah.
much it has. It's about like
well,
the
especially
hype.
Smash Ultimate.
And I guess because Smash being a fighting game, like fighting games just have have more playable characters to keep it running with patches
But I
and
mean,
stuff like that. Balancing
Sonic
patches.
Crossworld is doing that now.
Yeah, that's true.
Sonic Crossworld
True.
has
I mean,
like a battle pass.
I don't think it's like crazy to say that Mario Kart is also getting DLC. I think we all feel that it's getting DLC. I mean,
For sure. Maybe, like,
Mario
2
Kart
more
8
cups.
got DLC, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got DLC. This is gonna get the DLC.
We gotta get more costumes for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be like a cross promotion with Bonanza. So I
Mario
can
versus Donkey Kong, touch it.
I can totally see. I can totally see in a DLC for Crossworld. Even if I
Crossworld?
don't really like it.
Oh, sorry,
I mean,
wait, what?
For Kirby.
I don't see it. I personally hope not.
Well, we'll see.
Like, what would the DLC even be for like Kirby Air Riders?
More stages.
But like, I don't think people are gonna pay for
Motor
that.
City Trial.
That's not like enough incentive.
I guess.
I'm just thinking they'll just keep
Like,
it as is. As I told you,
Nintendo DLC is either fan service or like more story. And Air Ride doesn't.
What
have
about the
story.
Kirby Air
Unless it
Riders
does.
Battle Pass?
Oh my god.
For $10.
The
Add
Rider
Sans
Pass,
Undertale,
the
Super
Rider's
Mario
Pass,
from-
the
they're
Air
gonna add
Pass.
Sans Undertale from Smash Bros. They're gonna add Super Mario from Kirby Superstar. Samus from Kirby's Dream Land 3.
No,
Yes.
that's a non-super game.
They're gonna add Goku from Dreamland 3.
True. As a celebration of the Kirby original video game, we're going to add the entirety of the original Kirby's Dream Land game as a box art. Please take a look. I think it would be like.
And they're gonna add
characters.
anime. They're gonna add some anime representation is gonna be there. Okay,
Oh yeah.
make
that's
Tiff
the game.
playable.
They're gonna. Would it be Tiff or Escargoon?
Escargoon, because he would be able to
Escargoon.
be in the shell of the snail and
Both?
spin around like a fucking spin dash.
But overall, I don't think there's
I-
much more to be said with the information we currently have on Air Riders. So I think that
Yeah,
that
once
should
again,
be a
we need a new
wrap to
trailer.
that. Yeah, we need a new trailer, and then we can talk endlessly about this game. It just overall,
I guess see you again after the next direct.
yeah, true. But overall, I think I'm happy with this current. It's a weird direction. I'm not gonna say it's the one I expected, not the one I want, but it is a direction indeed. This direction that
Bruh.
like Kirby's getting DLC and now Sakurai is coming back. I don't know what that means for the rest of the series. Like, is Sakurai going to keep making Kirby games, or is just a one and done and then never seen the series ever again?
I don't
This
think
is
so.
a one and done.
He's gonna be like, okay.
He's not gonna like make a mainline Kirby game or anything.
No, it's not like that.
He's just back for this, I guess. It's
Yeah.
like
You know
his
when,
little
like-
break from Smash
And like
Bros.
he even said, like in his own videos, like I don't know how many games I got more in me. Like
Yeah.
I feel like Sakurai's gonna retire soon. It's crazy.
This
to
is like,
think
you know,
about.
when like.
maybe this is his retirement game. Maybe
This is time.
maybe this is
I
like,
do
well,
have
I'm
that-
gonna finish where it
I
all
do
started,
have that
Kirby.
that joyous vibe that like this is a game that Sakurai wants to make. This is his project. you
Yeah.
know?
Because he also
And-
pitched
and-
it to
I mean, he
Nintendo. It wasn't
pitched it
Nintendo coming to
himself.
him.
Like he
Yes.
Yeah.
it wasn't Nintendo telling him like you gotta make this.
Like he made
wanted to do
he built a team. He was like, okay, buddy, we're making Air Riders 2.
I'm making a team.
I personally think though that like regarding the Sakurai's big
Why
involvement
did
regarding
that
Air Riders
sound
and
like Chris
forwards.
Griffin? I'm making a team.
Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
But but back to what I was saying, I think it's like, do you know when your dad abandons you? Yeah, that's gonna be kind of like.
I made that. I've made that comparison so long. Savi, you
But
remember the divorce?
no, wait. Yes, but like what I mean is like I think that this is like when your dad is like morally obligated, even though he has abandoned you, to take you to Disneyland once, and then you never see him again because he gets into like a car crash and dies. I think this is what happened here.
Personal.
Sakurai is like gonna do this one last thing, and then he's gonna be like, okay. I think his last game is gonna be like one last Smash Bros, and then he's gonna like give the role
he's-
to a new director.
He's the
He's
dad
not gonna
that
make
comes
Smash
back when
Bros.
you
I
win
don't-
the lottery.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
oh, Forgotten
That's
Land
true because
sold.
Kirby did win the lottery.
Forgotten Land sold better
Forgotten
than.
Land is the lottery.
So Forgotten sold better than Dreamland. Oh, let me make Air Riders 2.
Ooh, we're done. Finally, I'm proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you, son.
You're no longer a failure in my eyes.
That's crazy.
This is getting a little bit too personal. So yeah, Chad.
But Sakurai was flexing. In his Dreamland 1 video, like, oh yeah, this is still the best-selling Kirby game to this time. And then like a month later, he got overshadowed.
Karma.
Good. Fuck
But
that
hey,
guy.
what do you
Whoa.
think of the future of Kirby? About
Cool
the president of Kirby. If you want to know more about what we think of
The
the future of
person of
Kirby,
color?
actually. What?
The
What
person
about
of
people
what?
of color?
The person of Kirby.
Come on.
You said the person of Kirby, and I heard the person of color. I was like, since when was Kirby Pock? They made Kirby woke.
Happy Black History Month, everybody. It's June, but whatever.
It's
It's Prime Month, dude. We're gonna get every Kirby color known to man for Prime Month.
Wait. Prime Month.
Sorry,
the
Black
gay
History
people.
Month or her Pride
Rainbow Curse. Rainbow. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's all about Rainbow Curse. I'm telling you, it's Rainbow Curse.
Month? We already talked
They're gonna
about
add
Rainbow
it.
Curse.
They're gonna add Brown Kirby because it's Black History. Okay, bye.
That's
the ending.
crazy. Don't say that.
Editor, cut this whole part out.
Yeah.
Cut it from the-
That's what we think about Kirby. That's how we think about Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Nintendo Switch Situation, plus Star Cross World and Kirby Air Riders. But yeah, that's our
Guys,
thoughts
I
about
think they're
it.
gonna make Kirby Air Riders woke.
They will make Kirby Air Riders woke. We will be there. And overall, weird direction, but it's a good direction. I'm happy. I'm happy with what we're getting, and I'm glad Kirby is just like fully stepping into this new dimension. I mean, new console era. It's like no more
Early
late
on,
games.
too.
Yeah, very early on. Like maybe Switch 1 is getting a last hurrah from Kirby. Maybe just some small
Nah.
spin-off like eShop title. I don't know, maybe. But I'm happy.
Nah.
We are in this whole new era. You know, we got 60 frames per second. We got 4K. Actually, Forgotten Land doesn't have 4K. It has 4040p. But we got everything. You know, I'm glad my boy is on the front lines of this new generation.
Yep.
I want to add an addendum as to why, before we end, as to why I don't think we're gonna get a Switch 1 last hurrah for Kirby. That's because it feels like Hal already knew that they were gonna make Starcross World for Switch 2, right? Like it feels like something that they were planning out. So they already knew about the Switch 2. Therefore, ergo, I feel like they already know that the Switch 2 existed, and they're probably like.
If
focusing
anything,
their
Star
efforts on
Cross
that
was probably
instead.
their test into getting to Switch 2 development.
Yeah. So there's not like the last hurrah for Kirby was Dream Buffet and on Switch 1.
Whoa! Return to Deluxe.
Return to Dreamland.
Oh, yeah, right, Deluxe.
But mostly Dream Buffet.
I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah. Just keep me silent at 30 FPS, at 60 FPS, and we'll be all good.
Yeah.
No, keep it at 40 FPS.
Start
Make it
us
more
at
choppy.
30.
Make it more shit.
Make the title screen also 30 FPS.
Make the menus 15 FPS. I fucking double dog dare you, Hal.
Man.
Make it 24, so it's like
With
a
all
movie.
that said, I think we should wrap it up. You know.
Yeah.
What?
Wait,
what
we
did we say
forgot
at the
in
end of the episode?
In the first part, we forgot to say when we helped you
We
guys
didn't.
with Pleasant Dreams.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking say it.
Because the dreams were
we
not
reused
pleasant.
this one.
Here are the present. Okay. But that's going to be from us. Tell us what you feel about what's going to be the future of Kirby on Nintendo Switch 2 and the games that we already got announced. And we hope you have some pleasant dreams.
Bye.
Bye bye.